Hello from California. This is Sandy from Messy Paper Crafts, your #1 online store with the most exciting crafting items. And welcome to this week's episode of What's in this box. And today I have a quick video for you because I just wanted to show you these really cool new items from 49 and Market. So let's get that out. So here is the latest release by 49 and Market, and even though we have lots of images on our website for Messy Paper Crafts, I thought maybe it's easier to see these products live because they're a little bit different to maybe your everyday accessories that you are already familiar with from 49 and Market. So first of all, let's talk about these ticket essentials. And here you get 3 rolls in each of these boxes, and it's perforated tickets and stamps. So I love this because it has this really cool retro vibe, and it's great for any kind of mixed media or scrapbooking or even card making projects. However, at first I thought that this is washi tape because it comes on a roll, and I immediately think, oh yeah, must be washi tape, but it's literally tickets. So we have these really cool designs, as I said, this kind of carnival inspired or maybe like a circus tickets. And when you tear that off, this is what that looks like. And yeah, it's this perforated ticket here, as it says on the box. And then I just like to do this a few times just to make sure that I don't break it somehow. And then you can just tear this off. So here we have one ticket, then here we have a bigger one. I mean, you could also just cut this apart. So here it says admit 1, 10 cents. And I just love this. I mean, if you watched any of my other videos, I'm talking a lot about tickets, and that I just think they always add this great background. So we have lots of different ticket stamps and yeah, ephemera pieces and so on. And here you get this now on a roll. So that's obviously great because, yeah, I would say this lasts you a very long time. And then obviously you have all these different colors here as well. So I think this is a really cool idea. I've never seen anything like that before. So we have these rolls here that are a little bit wider. And then you also get 2 more in the same package, where here again it has this perforation on it, so you can easily just rip this off. And here it's more like little postage stamps. So I think this is pretty cool. And then we have another roll that's a little bit smaller and a bit different in the color as well. So here it's a bit darker, this is a little bit brighter. And then once again we have these cute little tickets here. And they're just, yeah, in different sizes here. Here's a longer strip, and here's a shorter one. So yeah, if you're into art journaling or any kind of journaling, like bullet journal, then this might be cool as well. So here it says London transport buses. So I think this is great for any texture that you might want to add. And yeah, I love that we have all these different color options here as well. So this is called Sunbeam, and obviously more like a yellowish, yeah, a little bit darker yellowish, a little bit brighter yellowish color. And then we have Hickory. Let me see how that looks. And it's a little bit, yeah, like a brownish, grayish color. And then here a little bit brighter once again. Here we have Marina, which is this blue color, like a navy blue, slightly turquoise. And then this little postage stamps that has this great vintage turquoise look. And here like a darker and a brighter blue. I love those. I think this fits really nicely together as well. I mean, all of them really do. I mean, kind of depends what you love to craft with, what color is your favorite. Here we have this more greenish and turquoise look. This one is plum. I love this color. It's kind of reddish, purple, pinkish, kind of like all three in one. And then this one is called Citrus, which is more of an orange tint, a little bit more reddish or a little bit brighter. And again, here we have this big roll with the tickets, and then this one is a bit darker. And then here we have this great retro postage look. And next one up, we have these essential film strips. So again, in the similar color scheme that you just saw, we have Sunbeam, Plum, Marina, Hickory, Citrus, and Lagoon. And let me open one here so that you see what this is supposed to be. So here you have this film strip, and some areas here you could pop out. There's a plastic film on it, and other areas that are open. And it really depends on how you want to use this. So you could just break this out and use this separate. So here that slightly comes apart. Or you could just stick it in, and then you have this acetate on top here. Or obviously you could just pop this out and then attach your own photographs to it. And I would imagine you use it just as any other ephemera. It's just to really embellish your whatever project you have in mind. So I think these bigger ones are probably good for scrapbooking makes. Then you have smaller ones you could use on a card front, in your art journal, and so on. And because these are kind of thin plastic ephemera pieces, they don't really add a lot of bulk. So I think if you are more into art journaling, then this is great, because then it's not too thick. Or if you want to send this to somebody on a card, it's not really heavy, so it shouldn't really add any bulk or make any postage too expensive. And I just love this because, again, you have all these different color options. So whatever color you prefer, you can have. And again, if you love any kind of retro-inspired theme, then obviously this is perfect here as well. So here you have the stained look. And yeah, you can either use them as a full piece, or you can easily cut them apart and just use bits of them. And they're just great for anything, yeah, photograph related or film related. I could imagine things like All and Create, they have a stamp with Charlie Chaplin on it. So then it's more like an old movie inspired look. Or maybe, as I said, you can just cut off your own pictures and put them in here. Or maybe use them together with ephemera that you might own. For example, Tim Holtz, he has a lot of ephemera that has to do with photographs. So you could stick this behind here. So it could be either more personal for your own photographs, or just crafty with other ephemera, like, as I said, the paper dolls, for example. And yeah, I just think there are so many use cases that I can think of where you can just create something really beautiful with these little film strips. There's another great paper that I just thought of where this also might work with. Ciao Bella, they have an old movie inspired paper where I just think, yeah, this would work really nicely together, because a lot of times you just want to embellish any project further, and then with these film strips, that would be ideal. So as I said, lots of options here and these different colors. And if you're not so much into any ephemera, but maybe into rub-ons, then 49 and Market has you covered here as well. So there are already lots of rub-ons on our website, and they have all different looks, like textbook and insects. There are like butterfly ones and really interesting retro designs. And if you're not into any kind of specific motive, then I love these ones here, because they are just text blends. And this is really cool, because here, again, if you're working in an art journal, or if you want to create some kind of postcard, then this doesn't add any bulk, because that's just a rub-on, but it gives you this lovely texture. And I played with these rub-ons by 49 and Market for the first time a few weeks ago, and I was really impressed how easy it is to use them. And here we have just the same motifs, as I said. They're pretty neutral. They just add this texture, but different color schemes. So here again we have Marina, Then here we have citrus. Here we have lagoon. Here we have plum. And here is one different color, just because I thought this might be nice if you don't want any real color, but just like a neutral beige look. And this is called stone. And as I said, all the front and backs, they're pretty similar, just the different color schemes. So I thought this is great, yeah, to embellish your projects even further, but without any real theme, because sometimes you might know already what you want to create. And then obviously if you use butterflies or musical instruments or some textbook layouts, and this is exactly what you want. But maybe other times you just want to craft and you just want to see where the journey takes you. And then these text blends, I think they're perfect just to add this interest to your projects. And that's it for me today. I hope that you enjoy these new accessories that 49 and Market brought out. And if you like this video, then please leave me a thumbs up and make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss out on these exciting items. And with that, have a crafty weekend, and remember, no stressy, be messy, and have fun. See you next time.